Welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm here for another update on Super Nintendo World, the Backlot Project, and much more. So let's get right to it. Looking at the NBC Universal campus, we got two cranes now, a taller one and a smaller one right over there. Looking down, we got again a backhoe, and we got still some vertical movement. You can see zooming in there, you got some concrete forms starting to pop up as they start to construct the levels. I don't know if they're constructing a parking garage here, or they're gonna just start constructing the actual building. Yeah, out the real construction site with two cranes. I'll be excited to see how this progresses over the next few years. Back at Super Nintendo World, we have some supply issues, which is why we may have a little bit of a delay on this facade treatment here, because it looks like it's all ready to go. The steel framing, even some more definition in this steel framing right up here is happening. And again, the Mount Beanpole looks pretty good, ready to go. Bowser's Castle looks ready to go. But there's some supply chain issues with all those cargo ships off the Port of LA. The Port of LA announced that they're going to do 24/7 operations starting yesterday to speed up those deliveries for the holiday season. So hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll see some theming rapidly start to come on here as those ships start to get processed at the Port of LA, as it's running 24/7 operations. So some of those construction materials for that theming and facade work can get over here to Universal Studios. And luckily, the Port of LA, if they drive at night, is only like a 40-minute drive from here, so they can ship them in at nighttime and have them ready to go, all stored up in one of these sound stages or wherever they store the materials for this project. And yeah, it'll be quite nice. So that's why there's been quite a little bit of delay on the facade work, but they're still working on the I mean, look, here's even more definition on Bowser's Castle right there. It's clearly defined now, which is awesome. And even the top parts of the castle are starting to become more clearly defined, which is awesome. And this part, the pyramids have already been defined a while ago, but lots more steel framing and framing for doors, and lots of even some little outward extensions right there. All that's starting to really come into focus now. And there's still lots of scaffolding down on the lower levels. So even though they're waiting for all these supplies to come offshore, there's still a lot of work to be done, which is awesome. And I'm still wondering when the tarps are going to come off of this guy. That's short building right there. That might be one of those interactive experiences that you can have with those power-up bands, which I'll for sure be doing, getting and enjoying when this land opens. But yeah, other than that, looks on the exterior as a whole, it looks the same. But when you go down, take a deep dive down, you realize that there's definitely some more changes. And again, it looks the same from afar, but zooming in, there are actually quite a few changes from last week. And this is actually the first time I'm not here on a Friday. This is a Saturday, so I actually have more time, because usually I come after work and then I only have like a half hour to do these updates before I get kicked out for Halloween Horror Nights. Now, Saturday morning, I have all day. I can really relax and really take in these details. Because even look here, some more definition to this structure there. So a lot of defining elements starting to pop up, which is good, because that means when those facade elements come in, they'll be really ready to go. And they can still put tarp on these buildings, and I assume we'll see that coming up soon, while they wait for the facade pieces coming from the Port of LA. Mario Kart looking all good and done. I don't know what those things are, but it looks like that even may be new. I'm not entirely sure, but those guys looks like it's kind of new. Also, Universal announced a partnership with Pokemon a couple weeks ago, with new expansions coming to Universal Studios Japan than all other theme parks around the world. They're starting in Japan in 2022 with a parade with Pokemon characters, Pikachu and Charizard and all those cool Pokemon characters, which is awesome. But I'm curious, can some of this land over here that's rumored to be, or that's gonna be demoed when the backstage project is done, will that be a Pokemon expansion to Super Nintendo World? That'd be quite nice. Hopefully we get Donkey Kong on the other side, but a Pokemon expansion over here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, would be pretty awesome. Talking about these sound stages right here. So that's Jurassic World. And here are these sound stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's Mummy. No, that's not Mummy. Mummy's is getting a new paint job. Doesn't look like that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these are kind of going to get demolished because new sound stage is being built on the backlot in that project that we are going to take a look at next. But I wonder if this can become a Pokemon land. Obviously, Transformers would be on the way, but again, I wouldn't mind if that disappeared or got again redone to a Pokemon type dark ride. And that way, that would be Mario Kart, a Pokemon dark ride, and more Pokemon stuff here. Super Nintendo World would kind of expand over here, or a Jurassic World dark ride expansion would be pretty cool as well. But yeah, again, comment below. What do you guys think this area in a few years will be when they start demolishing that? What do you want it to be? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I'll take a Jurassic World expansion, or again, a Pokemon expansion would be really awesome as well. And it could be a toss-up because again, there's new Jurassic World movie coming out next year, and there's Jurassic World rides right here, and the Jurassic World Adventure Dark Ride is amazing. And there's also Nintendo here, so it could be, I feel like, a 50-50 chance for both of them. But either way, Mummy doesn't look to be surviving. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I think Mummy's kind of in the way of this potential expansion. Well, look at this. I'm looking at the Backlot Project from this view for the first time in quite a while, and there's a lot of stuff happening, especially for a Saturday. Usually I don't see them working even when I come on Friday because it's usually later in the day. But there's a big dump truck, a big construction truck moving over there, hauling some dirt out, and lots of cars lined up around there. And yet another truck, they're definitely doing some digging, because that's what that truck is for. We should definitely see some concrete pours and lots of cranes in the next few weeks as this project starts to go vertical. And so I've never seen this much action at this project ever since I've started covering it. So it's really awesome to see that this all happening on a Saturday nonetheless. Good to work some overtime here. And on this side of the project, kind of quiet, but there's still something happening. Maybe some grading. Yeah, it looks like some grading. And wow, there's a lot of action. I mean, there's even a whole bunch of cars over here on the back periphery of this. Yeah. So again, for those of you who don't know, I graduated college and my main major was urban studies and planning, which just deals a lot with construction and developing buildings. So I just find this so fascinating. I know I mention that like every video, but I know there's new people that watch these videos. So that's why I keep mentioning it, and why I get so excited over trucks hauling dirt along the construction site. Because it's so interesting to me, like how these surface lots and parking lots and stuff like this. I mean, all this was just a mountain. This mountain right here that they grade into. That's what this was. And look, now it's just gone. It's a flat surface, and it's going to become new buildings like these, which is so cool how that happens. And like skyscrapers, how they make these 1,000-foot buildings, 2,000-foot buildings, and they just start from a piece of land, and they do the same process over and over again. Same hauling dirt, laying rebar, pouring concrete, building a crane. I'm sorry guys for the shaking, it's a little windy out here, but yeah, doing that same process. There's the roller smoothing out the ground as it is getting flattened and again ready for foundation. There's another big truck right there hauling with a whole bunch of dirt in its in the trunks. That's pretty awesome. Man, I realized this segment's like almost 3 minutes long. I could watch this all day long, but we'll move on to the second part of the Super Nintendo World update in just a second. But that's really cool to see all this action happening. Because it's usually just so quiet on all these projects. In Super Nintendo World, this one, even when I go to Six Flags, it's at the end of the day. So everyone usually left for the day, so it's usually quiet, or a Saturday, and again, no one's usually working on those days. So it's nice to see lots of construction happening as we are moving. Look, these trucks they're actually exiting on that street over there. I can't tell I forgot what street that is, but that's how they enter and exit the project site, and they haul it off to some plant in the San Fernando Valley, some dirt plant. You see those construction dirt plants around. That's what that gets hauled off to. Yeah, that's super cool. Alright, at 4 minutes, I'm cutting this off, and we're gonna head on over to Super Nintendo World, but I can watch this all day long. Okay, let's go check on Super Nintendo World. Hello, tram. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Studio Tour. How are you? I'll be turning to the Terror Tram later on today. I didn't like the Terror Tram this year because it's the Purge theme, and I feel like that's such a cheap theme, but I always love the Studio Tour. I wonder when they're going to change all those into electric trams. Here's just an overview of the whole site really quick. Falls Lake. Alright, back at Super Nintendo World from the Starway, we got some cool angles here. Here's Bowser's Castle, or Mountain Beanpole, all scaffolded up. No, it doesn't seem like there's more blue drywall pieces, whatever those are, than last time. Bowser's Castle has a great definition to it, as always. And again, just like I said above, lots of sheeting and lots of metal framing ready to go for when that shipment from the Port of LA comes, hopefully soon. Because this is I cannot wait till the animatronics are installed. There are some I saw from video on the Studio Tour. There's I think a piranha plant hanging out in one of the storage areas. One of these guys, I don't know which storage area or soundstage. They have lots of animatronics already hanging out there, so they just need some other stuff to get ready to go and to be installed. To be super exciting. I cannot wait till the clouds are moving and the whole area becomes very alive. It'd be very, very awesome. Like Lego, everything is awesome. Yeah, looking beautiful as always from this angle. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's going to do it for this week's Super Nintendo World construction update and backlot update. What do you guys think of the backlot, a lot of the movement on the backlot construction project? The materials delayed due to the Port of LA shipping delays for Super Nintendo World, and the NBC Universal campus starting to finally go vertical with 2 cranes, and how that should rapidly progress. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you guys think about a Pokemon land coming to the area that covers Revenge of the Mummy and just to the right of Transformers? Do you think that would be really cool, or would you want that Jurassic World Dark Ride from Universal Studios Beijing to go there instead? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, subscribe for more theme park updates. Like, press that thumbs up if you like this video, and have a fantastic day.